How you doing?
Great. It's exciting.
It is super exciting. We are joining you live right now from the Activision event where they just basically showed off 4 games. SpiderMan Edge of Time, which you probably saw an exclusive trailer for on our site. And then you also saw X-Men. Did you see the X-Men trailer they were rolling here? X-Men Destiny, which it looked pretty awesome, right?
And Prototype 2.
Yep. And then, of course, the one that you might hear the music for in the background. And maybe we'll ask our camera guy to slide this way a little. People, there you go. They just started opening it up to people coming up here after showing the presentation stuff that they wanted to keep the wraps on. But Goldeneye, of course, 007 Reloaded. So what do you think of Goldeneye?
Actually, it looks like something I'd play. I love running in a game. I love cover, and you were able to pull a man over a gate.
A log.
Yeah, I guess it was a log.
Some stealth killing action is what you're saying, yeah?
I like that.
I guess the one question I have, being a longtime Goldeneye fan, is like most people, Daniel Craig. What is up with that? Not that I got a problem with that, but he was not in that movie.
I have no opinion. I like any Bond person. I like anything that's going to give me my spy hood.
Way into Bond. All right, so we've got Jodie Robinson here with us, but we also got Sean McGinnis and Sophia Tong, who is out here, and they are playing some games. Should we go see if we can catch up with them and get some demo action going?
Yeah.
I see Sophia over this way, and I see Sean over that way. Let's go find Sean on Goldeneye real quick.
Okay.
Of course, we are live here in San Diego. It is preview night for Comic-Con 2011. So that means tomorrow it really kicks off. Sean McGinnis, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So you've been playing GoldenEye 007 Reloaded for all of 2 seconds, right?
Yes, that is correct. About 2 seconds now. This is the very beginning of the demo. It's very stealth-oriented right now at the moment. GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, a port of the Wii GoldenEye 007 that came out last year. So this is, the first time that this particular title has appeared on a non-Nintendo platform, because as we all know, the original game was published by Nintendo, developed by Rare, which is kind of a feat.
And it's crazy. So they just said PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, right?
Yeah, and in fact, the PS3 version is going to support Move and the Sharpshooter as well.
Woo, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So the game I'm playing the Xbox 360 version.
Nice.
It controls like Call of Duty. B is crouch, X is reload, right click to melee, all the usual controls. But so far it's a little bit more slow paced, a little bit more espionage-y, a little bit more...
A little stealthy,
a little tactical, I would say. And for anybody who didn't see the Wii version last year, it's not Pierce Brosnan, it's Daniel Craig.
That's what I was just telling him.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of crazy, right?
So, Larry, all right, so, off the top of your head, how do you feel about that? Not like, the last dude was, integral to GoldenEye, but he was in the movie, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, there's legal issues. It's like you got to get the current Bond license, and Craig is the current Bond. So
now,
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
While it was definitely Daniel Craig's likeness, did you hear the voice? It didn't sound quite like him, did it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it?
I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot these dudes though. Sorry, buddies. Boom.
Those dudes were just taking a smoke break. What are you doing? They got that flare. They got a flare signifying they were taking a smoke break.
If they're smoking, they're gonna die anyway. So I'm just speeding up the job for them. Oh, that's a grenade right there. I'm taking some bullets right now. It's getting a little messy.
So did you hear in the presentation by any chance when they were coming out?
No, I missed that part.
I see a representative right over here. Maybe I can see him. Hey, how you doing? Do you mind if I ask you a real quick question?
Do you want to ask James a question?
Yeah, how you doing? I'm Ryan from GameSpot. Oh, you got your hands full. How you doing?
Nice.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. I heard you up there, and you were talking about the game. When is it coming out?
This fall.
This fall?
Yeah.
Excellent. You must be excited, obviously.
Very much so, yeah. It's a real pleasure to be working on GoldenEye, for sure. Like, anybody who works in the games industry will want to do that. So.
Totally. For the folks at home, do you want to let them know who you are and what it is that you do?
I'm James Steer. I'm producer on the Bond franchise for Activision.
That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome thing to be able to say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah.
So I was just wrapping over here with Sean McGinnis, who is our gentleman playing. What anything you want to tell us and the folks that are watching at home with what they saw so far?
Well, they've seen GoldenEye, in high definition for the first time on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, built from the ground up for those platforms by Eurocom in the UK. real high-def graphics, 16-player multiplayer. We have a new feature called MI6 Ops, which is kind of more arcade-style gameplay, but adds a significant extra amount of gameplay in the single-player area, but also adds a competitive element to via leaderboards. Nice. We also have a challenge designer within that feature that allows you to kind of play around with some of the modifiers, so you can create your own difficulty level of mission, so you can post higher scores than your friends and say be the best at playing the stealth missions or the assault missions. So there's a lot of new content in there.
Well, one of the things, being a GoldenEye fan myself, I have to ask for all the GoldenEye fans out there. Of course, one of the things that we loved, I mean, the whole game was great, don't get me wrong, but one of the things we loved playing multiplayer, obviously, was having some of those old Bond classic skins and characters that we used to play with.
Yeah.
Anything you can give us tidbit-wise?
Well, yeah, we'll have all the classic characters that we had on the Wii version last year, but we're also adding more. We're not releasing the details of that, but rest assured there'll be some of the characters you know and love.
That's awesome. I think you guys are coming by our stage show, actually.
Okay.
So hopefully we can see it a little closer.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right on. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No worries,
Super appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
There is a look at GoldenEye Reloaded. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch up with Sophia Tong. Jody Robinson, do you know where Sophia Tong is?
Yes, she is trying to find somebody to actually show us
Excellent.
the game.
So they just got...
she's waiting in a line. See, she doesn't give VIP treatment like you think she does.
Let's go see. Let's give if we can catch up. You know where Sean is? Oh, there's Sean. He's continuing from where I think we left off in GoldenEye. Let's go find Sophia. Excellent. Hey, Sophia. How you doing? How you doing?
I hope we're not lying because
We are a little bit. Sorry. We can wait over here while you guys are sorting stuff out. All right, me and Jody are going to kick it over here while they are talking about how they're going to show this game off. In the meantime, maybe we can go...
I just kind of want to know what your background is on all the different Bond games until we're done here.
Like me personally?
Like, do you play every single one out there?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I played every one.
Let's talk.
All right, are you ready?
They're coming.
They're coming?
Yeah.
Would you like to say hi to everybody that's watching right now?
Hi, everyone that's watching right now.
They got to see Sean play some GoldenEye, so we got to tide them over with that a little bit.
Yes.
Of course, I keep on reminding folks that a lot of these games are coming to our stage show over the next 3 days. So
yes, we'll actually see the faux demo. I know we probably won't be able to see too much gameplay tonight. They're just going to talk about it, but I think we have a developer coming, so let's check them out. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Sophia from GameSpot. I'm here to interview you real quick about SpiderMan. Could you introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, I'm Dee Brown. I'm the studio head of Beanox.
All right, so you guys just did a presentation, and you guys announced new characters today. Could you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, we've announced actually the coming of Black Cat. So Black Cat is now one of the villains in the game that we're showing. But that's actually interesting because it's a Black Cat in the 2099 universe. So the player does not know, is not sure if it's the Felicia RD that we know, that she's good, and it's really you don't know if that's actually a clone from the Alchemax universe or something. So there's a lot of stuff going around Black Cat, and we've also announced actually the voice actors for our games. So we have recruited a top talent. We've recruited Katie Sackhoff from the Battlestar Galactica fame. She's actually voicing Black Cat, and we also have Laura Vanderhoort, who is voicing Mary Jane. So that's really cool. So a bunch of celebrities like that, and not to forget Val Kilmer, the one and only, who is actually voicing Walker Sloan, who is the main, like the evil scientist, that the mastermind behind all this.
Yeah, so Spider-Man is actually playable today. Can you tell us a little bit about the demo that will be on the show later this week on our live stage show? So can you talk a bit about it now?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the very first time that people get to put their hand on the demo. So a lot of things are actually featured in that demo. So you're going to see a lot of that cause and effect gameplay that we've been talking about. As you know, both the Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 29 are working together across time to prevent a catastrophic event, the death of Amazing Spider-Man. So in order to put that relationship in front of a player, we've developed that picture-in-picture. Those picture-in-picture moments where you can see the effect of your action in the present day affecting what's going to happen in the future, and how it affects the future Spider-Man. So you get to play a lot of that, a couple of those moments, and you also get to experiment the 29 version of that, who is much more in a reactionary mode. So you can walk in a hallway that all of a sudden the wall disappears and there's enemies coming out of it. So all of sort of unexpected consequences, you get to play them and experience them in a demo exclusive to Comic-Con.
So how is it experimenting with this whole like time like parallel universe thing? It must be kind of tricky, or how are you guys developing the story around that?
Well, it is tricky actually, but it's very good. We went to the master himself, Peter David, who is the co-creator of Spider-Man 2099, and actually the story plays a super important part in this game. We wanted the narrative to be awesome, the best storyline that Spider-Man has ever seen in a video game. So we went with Peter David at the very beginning of the project. We locked himself in a conference room with our creative director. They brainstormed all sort of ideas, and they created that story that I think is gonna be really awesome. And that's the first time actually that you get to see like two Spider-Man characters playing with each other and really influencing each other future. So it's going to be really something special.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you guys also made an announcement, the release date for Spider-Man. Now can you tell us what platform it's coming out on and the release date?
Yeah, so the game is finally being announced for October 4th. It's actually going to be released on 360, on PlayStation 3, on Wii, on 3DS, and DS as well. So.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.
Now we're going to go find Jody and Ryan, and actually there's more games to check out, so let's come over here. Hi, Ryan. No, where are we going?
We're going right over here. Sean's waiting for you guys.
All right, we've got Prototype 2 with Sean McInnes.
All right, here we go. We're about to check out Prototype 2. Could you go ahead and introduce yourself for the camera here?
Yeah, sure. My name is Chris Ansell. I work at Radical Entertainment, and we're here at Comic-Con showing off Prototype 2 for the first time to our biggest fans, the public. Today we announced our release date, which is April 24th, 2012, so not too much longer to wait. So we're kind of like giving birth to this thing slowly, but it's been so much fun to work on it. So Drew here is basically going to show some of the key action that we've actually showing off here. It's similar to what we showed at E3. And one of the key things we were trying to do with Prototype in the second game was make sure we understood all the forum feedback, all the fan feedback, all the reviewer feedback about what they loved about Prototype 1. What could be left behind, and then what should be polished and added to. I mean, what's the equivalent of karate kicking a helicopter out of the air? Where do you go from there? We're actually going to show that next month at Gamescom. And it's really cool. And so we've got some all new powers as well. We've got some of the fan favorite powers coming back, like the blade arm and the claws, even deadlier. We're improving combat, making combat more even, more fair, but still very challenging. And also we've got a whole new character, Sergeant James Heller. And the whole premise of this story is what happens when two prototypes go at each other, because they're not supposed to fight each other. And so we wanted to see what would happen when you do that in a whole new open world environment in New York Zero. And New York Zero, basically, we're in the green zone right now. There are 3 distinct zones in Prototype 2. There's the green zone, heavily militarized. There's the yellow zone, basically like a Children of Men, District 9, like ghetto. Basically where everyone is infected or half infected and everyone's trying to get out of that place. And then there's the red zone. We haven't shown the yellow zone or the red zone yet. The red zone is where Alex Mercer basically is based. It's kind of like, that is the ultimate, almost the Death Star location of where he's launching his attacks from. And so there's going to be a pretty interesting series of events that pushes James Heller, through each zone, one zone at a time. And so what we're going to show here is actually part of a layer. So in our open world, we actually have a whole bunch of whole new open world collectibles and side quests you can go on. I mean, like any open world should. And so one of those is basically, what you can see here is a lair, an underground treasure chest of mutated goodness. You basically find these things throughout the world, get in there. It's always going to be quite a fight. And once you're down here as James Heller, you can basically begin to upgrade your powers if you can clear this place out. And so we've got all kinds of new creatures. We've got new brawlers. We've got this new creature called a Juggernaut, which actually is like a giant hulking beast. We've also got a whole bunch of new tactical maneuvers, like tactical dodge attacks, that lets the player really control combat in a more intelligent way. You know, we don't want to have the player being rushed from missiles and by enemies all around you, and you can't control that flow. We want to bring that flow and that control back to the player. And so we're really working very, very hard at Radical as a team to really make sure the game feels like you have full control. You know, you can customize your character, your prototype, so it's very different from, say, my prototype to, say, Drew's prototype through a system called the mutation system. And so we've got a whole bunch of I mean, there's so much. I mean, it's basically like an hour demonstration in 5 minutes. There's a lot to explain, and we, you know, obviously we're not out till April next year, so we're going to be, you know, drip feeding some of the cool new stuff, some of the cool new features out over the next few months. Gamescom in Germany, we're going to be showing a whole new demo, which we're really excited about. But yeah, we're really excited for the game. I think it's going to really meet expectations and once again show people open world gameplay they've never seen before.
All right, excellent. Chris, thanks a lot for your time. I know you mentioned it earlier. Go ahead and remind everybody the release date.
Yep, April 24th, 2012. Be there.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that was Prototype 2. Now, I believe Ryan is going to usher us over to, I think, our next game on the list, Ryan and Sophia. Hey, guys. I believe you have one more to show, right? Or is that all?
We got more?
We do have one more to show, except that there's a developer that's been delayed, so
We're gonna hang out.
we're just going to hang out a bit.
Totally hang out.
Here you go.
Thank you. You're gonna go find that developer, yeah?
I am.
Excellent. All right, we're gonna let you do that.
Do you want to continue our James Bond 007 theory that you played every single one of them?
No, let's go look at this woman dressed in the Catwoman outfit. Let's go. Oh, she went somewhere else. We're gonna find her though. She was awesome. Did you see her?
No.
There's like the new Catwoman outfit.
Oh.
Let's see. I don't see her up here. Oh wait. You see it? No. There. Yes, that is her. That's her going down there. See the black leather?
Are you sure?
That is totally her, way down there. And I swear it's not. Let's go. We're gonna chase her down. We might not catch her in time, but my good friend Sophia Tong. Yeah. She's not ready yet. All right, let's go. We're gonna go chase down this Catwoman. You keeping up? Yep. This Catwoman. Oh, this is all kinds of like interview area. So we're gonna have to just like. There you go. What's up? We wanted to come say hi to Catwoman. Hey, how you doing? That's an awesome outfit. It's super cool. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you. There you go. Early cosplay action. Thanks to your friends over at GameSpot. All right, so let's go see if Sophia has tracked somebody down yet. I don't think she has, because it's been like about 10 seconds, right? And since we were working the real world of real time. Oh, you should get a shot down there, though. Can you get a shot of all those people playing all those games? So this is what the after-hours action at Comic-Con looks like, at least for this Activision party. There's a bunch of stuff we're going to be doing. There's going to be a real fun one when they're doing, actually 2 tomorrow, we're doing tomorrow night. So you should join us for sure. Got some surprises in store for some people out there. If you look at it, I think it says like MK/Xbox event. I can tell you as somebody that is a Mortal Kombat fan, MK, you know what that stands for, so not spilling anything just yet. We got Matt Gravish over there, who's filming some business. We got the Prototype 2 and X-Men Destiny. We're waiting to talk to somebody. At the very least, maybe we can go look at it while we're waiting. I'm gonna come this way. Sophia's still trying to hustle for us and find somebody. There's X-Men Destiny, as you can see it there. This is the Xbox 360 version. And there is some cinematic action happening there. If you look over at that screen over that way, you'll see there's some Iceman action. But I know, oh look at it! I know I've been kind of waiting for this one because obviously if you were like me and you have seen X-Men First Class, you have a renewed interest in the X-Men franchise. Although I wish I could hear exactly what they're saying, but it's super loud here. Jody Robinson is way over there. Jody Robinson, you can come over this way. I see Sophia Tong, and she is totally wrangling somebody for us. I think they're talking about how it's going to go. Usually people freak out when they hear about it. Are you ready? Oh, we can't do this one? All right. We will skip this one. Hey.
So unfortunately, we can't interview him right now because Dennis is in another interview, but we will interview him later, and it'll be up on the site, and you guys can get all the details about X-Men Destiny.
Yes. We'll sneak some on the show for sure. We got 3 days of awesome coming at you. So I guess that's pretty much it from Activision. You saw the 4 games, or kind of saw the 4 games that we have here. But either way, like I said, tons of stuff coming at you from not only our suite where we'll be doing live demos tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, but also stuff from the show floor. Homer Bar is going to be out there doing business. Of course, you got all kinds of daily special things coming at them, right?
Even Saturday.
Excellent. Weekend show, bonus, anything that you want to particularly shout out? Tons of panel coverage?
Yes, there's a Gears of War 3 panel tomorrow, so we'll be definitely covering that, as well as Journey. That game company is going to be talking about the game tomorrow morning. So.
All right, so for Sophia Tong, Jody Robinson, and Carlin Carlisle, as well as my good friend Matt Gravix and a few other people, Sean McGinnis, this is us live at the Activision party here at San Diego Comic-Con 2011. That's going to end our broadcast night tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early at 11 a.m. when we start our stage show. Hope you guys enjoyed all the action. We'll see you tomorrow.